Fatal Frame 2. I will admit, this was the first game not to scare me, but to put me in a sense of dread. I felt some strong anxiety while playing it. Of course, my environment contributed a lot to that too. Okay, so at the time, I had one of those older TV sets where the picture was going out so the screen was darker than normal, so I had to turn out all the lights just so I could make out what was happening on the screen. And on top of that, it was the middle of the night that I decided to play it. So add all that up and it was quite the experience. I also love that there's this notice on the back of the case saying that you shouldn't play this game alone. Yeah, I can definitely see where they're coming from with that. So after all that build-up, what's this game about? The narrative centers around two sisters, Mayo and Mayu, who are just spending time in the woods, when Mayu decides to follow a crimson butterfly. Don't ever follow butterflies, man, them suckers are killers! So Mayu goes looking for her when they come upon a haunted, abandoned village.
I wonder if anyone's here.
Oh snap, did you see that? Yeah, let that set the mood for the rest of the game. So once inside the first house, Mayu starts having visions of others who have visited the village in the past. That, and lots of other disturbing images. So as the game progresses, you learn that the village had a sacrifice ritual that didn't go as planned, and now the inhabitants' souls all wander around the place reliving their last night before their deaths. And it really adds a lot to the atmosphere when you're in the foreground and you see someone walking in the background. Creepy. So with the town full of these spirits, are you given any weapons to combat them? Yes. Enter the Camera Obscura, a special camera that's designed to ward off ghosts when you take their picture. Whenever ghosts appear, raise the camera and quickly take a picture. This will take care of the average spirits easily, but for the stronger ones, or boss spirits if you prefer, it will take multiple shots. And you know, going further into this game, I don't know what's more scary, the environment or the noises, because when you encounter the ghosts, the music and the sounds intensify, and creepy moans fill the area, and, man, it's just creepy, it's just creepy. Now one thing that might give you a hard time is the camera. Not the Camera Obscura, but the actual camera in-game. It's not terrible, Lord knows there are tons of games out there that do it 10 times worse, but it can be very inconvenient sometimes, especially when you're trying to see objects properly. Now I won't go much into the story because this is a game that really adds a lot when you play through it and learn new things about what's going on, but I will bring up that there are reasons for replayability. Well, the obvious being that it's a good game, but there are multiple different endings depending on what you decide to do towards the final confrontation. And from a story standpoint, it's really interesting to see all the different outcomes. It's been said that this game is one of the scariest video games ever created, and I can definitely vouch for that. It's creepy, it's chilling, and it keeps you in an uneasy state all throughout, which makes it the perfect game to play on Halloween. And throughout this month of talking about video games sharing the theme of horror and Halloween, I wanted to put what I thought was the most scariest game on Halloween Day. And after much thought, I concluded that yes, it had to be Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly. Because honestly, I think out of all the games I talked about this month, this is the one that scared me the most.